Be honest, you've made a new life update timetable at least 17 times. Full timetable, aesthetic notes, maybe even a whole personality shift planned out. And then the next day comes, and you do absolutely nothing. And then you're sitting there like, why am I like this? But don't worry, I got you. Because this is not a discipline issue. This is actually something your brain is doing to you. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Because tell me, why does planning feel so productive? You finish making a timetable, and then you're like, yeah, my life is together. Meanwhile, you haven't actually studied a single thing, but it still feels like you did something. And then when it's time to actually start, suddenly you're tired, or you need a break, or you say you'll start in 10 minutes, and then you're 2 hours deep into watching random videos, like your exams aren't approaching at full speed. So here's the science behind this. What's actually happening to you is that your brain is low-key tricking you. When you plan, your brain gives you a little dopamine hit like, wow, look at us, so organized and productive. So you feel good without actually doing the work. But when it's time to start, that requires effort, focus, and discomfort. So then your brain picks the easier option every single time. So the issue isn't that you don't know what to do. You literally already know that. The issue is, you're waiting to feel motivated. You're planning to feel productive. And you think your future self is going to wake up and suddenly fix everything. But let me tell you, that's not happening. So you don't need a better plan. You just need to stop avoiding the start. So how to fix this? Here's a very tiny ritual that helps your brain get in the mood to study. The only thing that you have to do is, before you start studying, gather everything that you need for that session. Like your books, your pencil case, your notebook, maybe a water bottle, because this helps your brain prepare for what's coming next. Plus, it also gives you a sense of productivity before even doing anything. Also, please use your phone to either set up a 30 minutes timer to study, or throw it away in the next room if you get distracted easily. We are not letting it get in our way this time. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is stop waiting to feel ready, because trust me, that does not happen. No one wakes up like, wow, I can't wait to study today. That's not real. So instead of asking, do I feel like it? Just ask yourself, can I at least open my book? That's it. Now that we're ready, we're going to tackle the main problem now. Make it easier to start than to avoid. And now that you have kept your stuff ready, set up your study space, and remove distractions, you can finally begin because your brain has no other option left than to sit and study. Because sometimes, the reason you're not starting is literally because it feels like too much effort to even begin. And here's the main stuff. Action first, motivation later. This is the one people don't want to hear. You don't wait to feel motivated to act. Rather, use motivation as a driving force to get you going. Because if you depend on motivation to start, you won't be able to stay disciplined in the long run. And we do not want that. So no, you're not incapable. You're just stuck in a loop where planning feels like progress. And the only way out. Start before you feel ready, because things can only be perfected once you have something to begin with. If you made it this far, comment, I will actually start this time. Thanks for watching.